So Dr. Kovac is with us. He'll be demonstrating. I spotlighted his screen, so you should be able to see him nice and clear there, nice and big on your screen. It's the end of week 7 today. We have 1 week left together. I can't believe how fast this has gone. I'm excited for this last week, and I'm proud of everything we've done so far. After today, we're going to talk a little bit just about some information coming next week regarding videos, testing protocols we're going to do next week, returning dumbbells, just a few things like that. So if you could stick around a couple minutes, if you have the time, after we're done cooling down this evening, we'd appreciate that. Dr. Kovac has some words. So with that being said, we'll go ahead. Well, first before we get into our warm up, our reminders, as always, keep your phone on you nearby, have it on silent, as well as somebody else around you, just in case of an emergency, if possible. Make sure you have enough space around you, nothing you can trip over, anything like that. Be extra careful with your dumbbells, especially some of our exercises where we're holding them up over our heads. I don't want anyone dropping those. And then lastly, any chest pain, lightheadedness, discomfort, that sort of thing, go ahead and cease exercise. Don't try to push through that, just to stay on the side of caution there. We're going to need all of our equipment today, so make sure you have all your dumbbells, bands, chairs, yoga mats too, maybe. Make sure you have those ready. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and start our warm-up. We're going to start with a 30-second jog if you want to go ahead and get started. So nice and light, like I always say, we're not running anywhere, we're not sprinting anywhere. Just moving our arms and legs a little bit, get that blood flow going before we jump into our exercise here. That heart rate up, get those muscles nice and warm here. Pump those arms and legs. Awesome. All right, next we're going to do our arm circles. So with our arms out to our sides, we're going to start forwards, nice small circles, and we're going to gradually increase that range of motion until we have a nice big circle out to our side. Really feel that movement in your shoulder joint there. Nice big circles. Once you get that full range of motion, we're going to go ahead and flip it around and do reverse. So starting again real small and then gradually making that circle bigger until we hit that full range of motion. Nice big circles. Awesome. Awesome. Next, we have our shoulder in and outs. So we're dipping our shoulders in front of our chest, and then we're opening up our chest, bringing our arms around towards our back. Stretching that upper chest, the shoulders a little bit of upper back as well. Feel that stretch. A good amount of those in. Then when you're done with those, we're going to do our torso rotations. So standing nice and tall, we're twisting at the waist, side to side. Feel that full range of motion the whole way to each side. Feel that stretch in our lower back and our abs, just side to side, nice and slow. All right. Next, using our resistance bands, we're going to do our lateral raises. In the warm up, you probably don't need a super heavy band for this. We're going to do 10 reps at your own pace, just to warm up those shoulders and our biceps after a little bit. So standing nice and firm on those bands. We're going to do 10 lateral raises out to your side. Just raise them up to about shoulder level. Nice and controlled on the way back down. Again, you don't have to use a super heavy band for this. We're just warming up here. Do 10 on your own. Once you get to 10, we're going to go ahead and do our bicep curls while we're standing on our bands there. So Keeping those feet planted over the band, palms facing upwards. We're just going to curl the band up to our shoulders and then nice and controlled on the way back down, just like so. Doing 10 of these as well. Once you're done with your 10, you can set your band off to the side. Let everybody finish up here. Next, we're going to do our leg lifts. So we're raising that knee up to our chest, giving it a hug, and then back down. We'll alternate to the other leg, stretching out our hip flexors and our glutes a little bit. We're just not holding it. We're just giving it a quick squeeze and then back down. Try to raise that knee nice and high. Make sure you get a good amount on each side in here. All right, once you're done with those, we're going to do our hip openers. So raising that knee up to the middle and swinging it out to the side, open up that hip joint a little. We're going to alternate to the next leg. Try to get that knee pretty high. Get that, our hips activated here. Like I said, do a good amount on each side. Once you are done with those, we're going to do the reverse. So we're going to close our hips. So bringing that knee out to the side at first, then back to the center, and back down. So nice and high out to the side, and bring it back to the middle there. And then alternate to your next leg. All right. Next, we're going to need our chair here. We're going to do our 10 chair squats that we always do in our warm up. So arms crossed across your chest there. We're just squatting down into our chair. Try to drop those hips back. Keep the weight on your heels. Try to touch and go off the chair, back up if you can. If you need to sit in the chair for a second, that's okay. Whatever you need to do to get 10 reps here. At your own pace. You can move that chair off to the side when you're done. All right. And then lastly, for our warm up, we're going to do another 30-second jog here. So get those arms and legs pumping a little bit again. Just trying to keep our heart rate up before we jump into our first exercise here. Just keep moving. Our body's nice and warm. All right. All right. First up today for our workout, we have workout A today. So our first workout is our resistance band squats. So you'll need your bands for these. Everything today, like we have been the last several weeks, rep ranges of 10 to 12 reps. We're still shooting for 10 repetitions. That's our goal. Using a weight. So we should be struggling when we get to that point. But if we're getting to 10 and we feel like we can push ourselves a little further, I want you to try and get 12. So I'm sure you know the deal with that by now. We're going to do 3 sets of our resistance band squats. We're going to do a warm-up set as well of 5 reps with just body weight. So stepping on those bands, we're going to hold those handles at shoulder level. You can put them behind your arms there or in front, however you feel best. I like to put them behind, sort of like Dr. Kovac is doing here. We're just squatting down, just like we do with our regular squats. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a warm-up set, just body weight here of 5 repetitions. and then we'll jump into our first working set. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, you can go ahead and grab your bands here. Get ready, and we will do our first set together. Remember, shooting for 10 to 12. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. We have a minute to rest here. I know this is a little bit of an awkward form compared to our goblet squats. I do like the goblet squats a little better. I just wanted to do these that give some variety to you all. But because these can be a little bit awkward, but they are beneficial as well. It takes a little bit of playing around, especially knowing to step on the band with 1 foot or 2, hold where to hold the handles at. It's a little different for everybody just based on how your body is built. So it might feel a little funny. I know we've done these a couple times in the past, but they're definitely beneficial to have, especially since we have these nice bands to use. We got about 10 more seconds, then we're going to jump into our second set here. All right. If everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do set number 2. Let everybody get those bands ready. And we will begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. Good job, everyone. We have another minute here. Still trying to keep those feet spread. I know if you're stepping on the band with 2 feet, might be a little weird. So maybe try with 1 foot instead, because we still want to have those feet spread so we can squat down, drop our hips back properly, squat down between our legs there. We don't want our feet too close together. Really emphasize dropping those hips back, keeping the weight on our heels like we do with our regular squats as well. So that's something to keep in mind, but good job here. I have another set of these coming up in about 20 seconds. So if you still need a drink, go ahead and do that. All right, we got one more set of these. If everybody will get their bands ready, go ahead and knock these out together. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more here, 11, and 12. All right, good job, everybody. You can throw your bands to the side for now. We'll need them in a little bit here, but next we're gonna need our dumbbells. We're doing our lying dumbbell chest fly. So if you want to get a yoga mat out or whatever you prefer, go ahead and get that ready. So we're lying on the ground. We have those our weights up above us, arms straight. We're kind of dropping our arms down. And then when we bring them back up, we're pressing our arms together. Try to squeeze that inner chest area. Really emphasize that. Trying to keep those elbows straight as well, as straight as we can. Little bend is okay, just like that. So we're going to do 3 sets of these. We'll do a warm-up set, just body weight or lightweight if you prefer, 5 repetitions, and then we'll jump into our first working set here. So if everybody's ready, we're going to go ahead and warm up. We got 5 warm-up reps here. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want to go ahead and grab your working weight here, switch out your dumbbells if need be. We're going to go ahead and do our first set. All right. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. All right. Minute to rest here. We'll have another set coming up here soon. Good form from everybody here. I was looking through all of your cameras there. Awesome job. Everyone's doing a great job with this one. We have been for several weeks now. So keep it up. Keep it up. About 30 more seconds to rest. All right, if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and knock out set number 2. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, couple more here, 11, and 12. Awesome job, everyone. Another short rest period here, and then we'll have another set coming up. Keep up the good work. A little bit more time to rest here. All right. If everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our third set. grind this out together now. And begin. 1, 2, squeezing that inner chest. 3, pressing those arms together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good work, everyone. Next exercise, we'll be standing up. We're doing our bent over rows. So if you can have a yoga mat, you can move that out of the way. We're going to be doing a warm-up set for these, and then 3 working sets, just like we always do, each side. So if you remember, we're bending at the knees. We're leaning forward, hinging at those hips as best we can. And we are having that weight dangling below us. We're going to row that up to our chest area, just below the chest or at chest level, and then back down. Nice and slow on the way back down. Want to make sure we have a nice flat back throughout this whole motion too. We don't want to overarch it or round that out at all. So yeah, we're going to do a warm-up set, 5 each side, just lightweight or body weight. And then we will jump into our first set here. So if everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and do our warm-up set and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, if you want to grab your weight, your working weight here. Let everybody get into position. And we will go ahead and do our first set. Nice flat backs. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to switch to that other side here. And we got the same thing. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more here, 11, and 12. Way to work, everyone. Way to work. Good job. The key here, like I said multiple times before, we want to have a nice flat back. If you saw the screen at all, Dr. Kovac has a pretty heavy weight. He was rowing there, but his back was still straight. That's important here. Leaning forward as well. So that's the key here. We want to be leaning forward as far as we can. Our upper body should be almost horizontal to the floor or parallel to the floor. So horizontal, but keeping that back nice and straight, bending those knees, that helps out a little bit there. So good work, everyone. We have another set here. So if everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and knock out set number 2. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. I'm going to switch to the other side, even things out a little bit. We got the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. One more set coming up. Take this time to get a drink if you need. Relax. Recover from that set. Good job, everybody. Way to work. About 30 more seconds here. All right. If everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our last set. Everyone get in position and we will begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Same thing on the other side now. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work, everyone. Way to push through. Way to push through. So we're done with those. This next one we have up is a new one we haven't done before. So we've done our dumbbell lateral raises for several weeks now. Today I want to introduce the dumbbell front raise to you. So our lateral raises, we're raising those out to the side, right, with our straight arms. So that works our lateral, or your deltoid, which is your main shoulder muscle, has 3 heads. It works the middle head when we do out to the side. So a way to work that front head that we haven't done before is the front raise. So with our dumbbells, we're raising it out in front of us instead of out to the side. Nice straight arms still, nice and controlled on the way back down, exactly like we do in our lateral raises, where we're just raising those arms forward instead. Still want to get it up to about shoulder level. And I think it's best to hold the dumbbells like Dr. Kovac is right here with a vertical grip, straight up and down with your palms facing in towards each other. I think that's the most ideal way to do it. So we're going to do a couple practice reps. We'll do about 5 repetitions, and then we'll have 3 sets working for these. I think we should do both arms together. So we're going to do 5 warm-up reps here. So if everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and do those together. And I can answer any questions if anybody's a little lost. All right. We'll go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Where I can see everybody kind of got the hang of it. If anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. We have.
I have a question.
What's that?
Do you do it with lighter weights or heavier weights? I'm wondering if I should try with a heavier.
Well, so if you remember, I said Dr. Kovac is answering with his thumb there. Yeah, lower. So if you remember, I said when we did our lateral raise, when you're pulling that weight far away from your body, you want to use a lighter weight. It's harder to go heavier. So it's kind of the same concept.
Okay.
You might find that you might need an even lighter weight than you do for lateral raises. Not super light, but just because you haven't done this before, you might need a lighter dumbbell than what you use for that. But in general, we use a light weight for these.
Okay, thank you.
Tim, just a quick question. Probably doing unilaterally would make it easier for everyone the first time. So left, right, alternating. I know the set would last longer in time, but let's do 10 reps, alternating. It's going to be easier to maintain balance and form as well. How about that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
10 reps on each side, 20 total.
I think that's a good idea. I was kind of on the fence either way, so I think that is a good point. So if everybody heard Dr. Kovac, we're going to do one arm at a time here. So we'll do our 10 to 12 on one side and then go to the other. Or alternate. Okay. Yeah, we'll alternate. So we'll do 10 to 12 each side. So it'll be about 20 to 24 there. Total. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12. Good job, everyone. Having done that first set like that, I'm glad we did it that way. I think that's best so that everybody can kind of get this movement down. Just looking across your screens there, everyone seems to have gotten the hang of it already, so that's good. Great to see. Keep it up. Same as our lateral raises, we're standing nice and tall, and make sure we're controlling that dumbbell as we return back down to the starting position. But other than that, great job. Keep it up. We'll have another set here in about 30 seconds. All right. We're going to go ahead and do set number 2. Same way we did it, alternating back and forth. So if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, last one each side, 12, and 12. Good job, everybody. Good job. Everyone's doing great with this. Keep it up. Like I mentioned before, this is a great way to work our front head of our shoulders. We do those lateral raises. Those are good for our middle heads. We do those a lot. Those are used as well in our shoulder presses too. This is a great way just to target that front of the shoulder. We hit the back whenever we do our bent over flies. So when we're leaning forward in our other workout, we do those. So I wanted to introduce a way so we could target that front a little bit better, add some variety as well. Give you guys some options for, especially for when we're finished here. So you have a lot of variety to choose from. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our last set of these. Same way, alternating. And we're gonna go ahead and begin. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, halfway there, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, and 12. All right, good job, everybody. That was a new one. Hope you liked switching things up a little bit. I wanted to introduce a few more before we finish here. These last week and a little week and some change here, I wanted to add in a few more. But next up, we're going to need our resistance bands. We're going to do resistance band hammer curls for our biceps. So standing on those bands with 2 feet, we're having our vertical grip, our grip where our palms are facing in towards each other. And we're curling those handles up towards our shoulders. We're going to do both arms together here for 3 sets. So if you want to go ahead and get your band set up, if you have to change out, put a heavier one on, whatever you need to do here. All right, is everybody ready here? We will go ahead and do our first set of 10 to 12 here. Both arms together, keeping that vertical grip, our hammer grip. And we're going to go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Good job, everyone. Good job. We'll have another set coming up soon. Way to work. Keep it up here. like how everyone's controlling that band as we go back to the starting position. That's crucial for keeping that upper arm as straight as we can, as still as we can. So keep that up. You don't want to just drop those handles and let the bands pull our arms back down real quick. We want to control it nice and slow. About 30 more seconds to rest though. If you need a drink, go ahead and grab one. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We got set number 2 right here. Let everybody get into position. And we'll go ahead and grind this out together and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. All right. One more set coming up in a minute. Go ahead and shake those arms out. Give them a rest. A little bit more time to rest here. Twenty more seconds. All right. If everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our last set of these. Step over those bands nice and firm, and we will begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, push through, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Good job. You can throw your bands to the side. We won't need them again tonight, I don't believe. Next up, we got our bent over tricep kickbacks with our dumbbells. So if you want to get your weights ready for that or those while we're resting here, go ahead and do that. You're gonna have 3 sets of those. We're bending forward, nice straight back, just like we do in our rows. Have that upper arm elevated, and we're just extending that elbow until we straighten our arm out, and then nice and controlled back down to the center, to the beginning there. Don't need to bring it all the way up to the shoulder, just so that elbow is about 90 degrees bent, just like you see Dr. Kovac doing. All right, so if everybody's ready, we'll go ahead and do our first set here. You want to get your weights ready. We'll go ahead and get started here and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same thing on the other side now. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more, 11 and 12. All right, minute to rest here. We'll have 2 more sets coming up. Shake those arms out if you need. Grab a drink, rest up. About 30 more seconds. All right, go ahead and do our next set here. Lean forward, nice straight back, and we will go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch around to that other arm here. Same thing. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Way to work, everyone. Way to work. We got 1 more set of these coming up before we move into our final 2 exercises. So go ahead and take a rest here. I like how everyone's controlling the weight on the way back down. Not swinging that arm back down. That's what we don't want, but everyone's doing a good job with that. All right, if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our final set of these kickbacks here. Everyone get into position and we will begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch to the other side. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, good job, everyone. You can throw those dumbbells to the side. Final 2 exercises are on the floor. So if you have a mat you want to set up, we have bridges coming up next. So if you want to get your space set up for those, lying on the ground with our knees bent, we're raising those glutes up, squeezing them at the top once everything's nice and in line, and then we're releasing and letting them go back down. A little bit more time to rest here. All right, if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our first set and begin. Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 7, up 8, up 9, up 10, up 11, and up 12. All right, we're going to take our rest here. We'll have another set coming up in a moment. If you see on the screen there, Dr. Kovac is doing these with a plate on his lap. That's just a way to add resistance to these. In kind of brainstorming this whole program, just putting it together. I was thinking of ways we can add resistance. And the reason we haven't so far is it's just with the equipment we have, it's kind of awkward. You can do it with a dumbbell in your lap, but that's a little awkward. It can fall. It can feel a little funny to do. I don't want anyone getting hurt or putting strain in muscles that we don't want to. So that's the reason I haven't done that. But if you have something like a plate, if you're at a gym or if you have plates lying around at home, that's a great way to do it. You can hold it in your lap like he's doing. Yeah, so I just wanted to point that out. We'll have our second set here though. So if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do that together here. And begin. Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 7, up 8, up 9, up 10, up 11, and up 12. All right. One more set here in a moment. One more set, and then we will have our planks to finish off the evening. Let's take this time to rest here. Good work from everybody tonight. Keep it up. Let's finish strong here. Love what everyone's bringing to the table each and every time we meet. All right, let's go ahead and do our final set of bridges. If everybody's ready, we will go ahead and begin. 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 7, up 8, up 9, up 10, up 11, and up 12. All right. I have a minute to rest here. Next up, we will be doing our planks. If you remember last time we did these, we started shooting for 60 seconds when we do these. So I know that can be a lot for some of you, but that's okay. I just want you to go as long as you can. Push yourselves here. If you can get to 60 seconds, that's awesome. If not, go as long as you can. Really just squeeze those abs. Keep everything nice and straight. Don't want our hips rising too high, anything like that. But we're shooting for 60 seconds here. We have a little bit more time to rest. All right. If everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our first set. Give everything you got here. I know you all will do great. Just go as long as you can. Ready? And begin. Keep everything tight. Halfway there. Keep it up. Almost there. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Good job. Take this time to rest here. We're going to do another set in a moment here. So relax those abs. Great work tonight from everyone. Let's power through, finish these strong so we can finish off the week on a high note here. Before we move into our weekend, we can feel nice and accomplished, nice and strong. Let's give it everything we got. Some more time to rest here. All right, if everyone's ready, we'll go ahead and do our next set. Really push yourself as long as you can go. Let's shoot for 60 seconds. Ready and begin. Way to work, everyone. Way to work. Keep it up. We're about halfway there. Power through. Could feel that shake a little bit, I'm sure. Let's push through it. Keep everything nice and tight. Contract those ab muscles. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right. We're going to have one more set of these after some rest here. Last set of the evening. Let's finish strong. We'll get everyone cooled down, have a couple words, and then we'll be finished. But let's finish on a high note. Let's really grind out this last set. Just want you to give me as much as you can. Go as long as you can here. I know it's not easy, but it's worth it. Got 30 more seconds to rest here. All right. Last set. Let's grind this out. Let's finish this out together here. Got 60 seconds. If you're ready, we will go ahead and begin. Keep it up. Way to work. Way to work. We're about halfway there. Power through. Good job, everyone. Good job. I know it's not easy. We're almost there, though. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Good job. Way to work. Way to work tonight. That's it for our workout. We're going to go ahead and get cooled down. I'm going to pin Dr. Kovach's screen again. And we're going to get cooled down. We'll have a couple words for you if you're able to stay. We can be finished for the evening, but we're going to start with our overhead tricep stretch. So reaching up over our shoulders, trying to touch our shoulder blades, or as deep as you can go there. Grabbing that elbow with our opposite hand, and we're just holding that position. Just holding that. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We'll go to the other arm now. Same thing. Reaching as far as we can. Feeling that stretch in our triceps, the back of our arms there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bringing it around to the front, we're doing our cross-body shoulder stretch. So with a straight arm, we're reaching across our chest, hugging it tight to our chest with our opposite arm. Feeling that stretch in our shoulders. Just holding that, holding it. 3, 2, 1. Shake that out, and we'll go to the other arm here. Same thing, we're hugging it nice and tight. Just holding that, hold that position. 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we're reaching behind our backs. We're holding our hands together, and we are raising our arms. Just holding that position. Feel that stretch in our chest and our shoulders a little bit. Just holding that. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're moving to the floor now. We're going to do our seated leg pulls. So if you want to get down, I'll let everybody. So pulling that knee to our chest, foot off the ground there, hugging it real tight, other leg out in front of us. Feeling that stretch in our hip flexors and our glutes. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to alternate to the next leg. Same thing. Holding that position, holding it real tight to our chest. Feel that stretch in our leg muscles. 3, 2, 1. All right, now with our legs in front of us, straight, no bend in the knee, we're gonna do our seated toe touch. Leaning forward, trying to touch our toes. If you can't quite get your toes, that's okay, just as deep as you can go. Enough to feel that stretch in the back of our legs and our hamstrings. Just holding that like so. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good job, everybody. Way to work this week and tonight. We have 1 week left coming up. I'm excited for it. We're going to do a couple different things next week. So we'll let you know about that as far as workouts go. Dr.